Hello everyone! In today's video, we are going to spend the weekend plus Friday, because it is Friday, doing things that I've kind of been putting off with excuses of, oh my god, I don't have time, oh I don't feel like doing it, oh I'll do it later, blah 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 blah. Basically putting things I know I want to do and enjoy to the side in favor of things that have a little less friction attached to them. I just finished reading the book for February that I had picked out for this month for myself to read. Book club including one person, me, myself, and I. Oh, book club of 3 people, me, myself, and I. Wow, that's so funny. Did you laugh? Did you laugh? Did you hear what I said? I said a book club consisting of 3 people, me, myself, and I. So what we're going to do now that I've been putting off is paint my nails. We're gonna do Aquarius Renegade again. I really love the way this looked on my nails last time. And then I think next time I paint my nails, I'm gonna go for a red. But right now I'm gonna go for Aquarius Renegade. So we're gonna do that right now. And then we have a few other things to do throughout this weekend. So that's gonna be fun. I'm being summoned. Should I have like... Every time I sit this way, my eyes just look so incredibly uneven because of the shadows. Let me fix you. Ooh. Okay. Painting my nails. When I was a kid, I used to love painting my nails. I loved nail polish so bad. But then in 5th grade, my best friend at the time, made a really offhand comment that stuck with me and made me hate applying nail polish. And I was showing her my nails. I had just applied my favorite nail polish at the time the night before, and I was like, oh my god girl, look at my nails. And she's like, your nails are really stubby. And I was like, huh? What does that mean? And she's like, you see my nails? They're not stubby, that is, and yours are. And I was like, ooh, my nails are stubby. And that's the first time I ever remember being insecure about anything in my life, which is ridiculous because I don't care now. I'm like, ooh, I don't care if people find my nails stubby or not. But for a long time I did. And something I would notice in a lot of people I met after that, or people online even, was their nails. And I'd always for some reason notice people who had like the picture perfect model hand nails that are not stubby, and I'd be like, wow, am I just like a freak of nature or what? Why am I the only one who has stubby ass nails? And then I opened my eyes a little bit more and I'm like, there are other people who have stubby nails and I'm not a freak of nature. That's actually wonderful to know. But even then I was like, I don't want to paint my nails though, because, you know, I'm just so insecure about it. And then it kind of like became this thing where I was like, if I paint my nails, it's going to draw attention to how stubby they are. And if my best friend commented about how they're stubby, then everyone else will also comment about how they're stubby, right? Here's the thing. As I grew up, I realized that she didn't say that with any ill intentions or anything. It was just, you know, innocent observation of a fellow 11-year-old at the time, 10 or 11-year-old at the time. And it doesn't matter. She probably doesn't remember having this conversation. She's never going to know that I remember having this conversation or how much it impacted me. And you're not going to tell her either, are you? Are you? Look how badly I paint my nails. Don't look, I say. Oh, I should have started off with my right hand. Ugh, stupid. Just incredibly stupid, isn't it? Anyway, so, and then over 10 years passed by before I painted my nails properly, and I was like, wait, I love the way my nails look when they're painted. The caveat is that I'm a little baby, so every time my nails are painted, even after they've dried, I feel like I move so differently. I feel as if I move like they're delicate, and also I can very much feel the paint on my nails. And sometimes it just irks me, and I'm like, what's going on? Anyway, now is a perfect time to paint my nails because I just cut my nails a couple days ago. So it makes sense in my head. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense to you. It makes sense in my head because now I don't have to worry about cutting them with the nail polish still on. If it makes sense, it makes sense. But yeah, that is all to say. At this point, I'm like, I don't care. I'm at that point in my life where I'm like, I'm not living to adhere to other people's standards or expectations or whatever. I'm living to live. Not that I never want to adhere to anybody's standards. Like, I care about what people think of me, but not so much that I'm gonna stop it or let it stop me from living. You know what I mean? I'm living to live, not to appease other people. Even though there are people whose opinions I care about, I'm not living to, you know, I'm living to live. Wow, I'm so wise for a 25-year-old with nails that look like they've been painted by a 5-year-old me. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. That went by faster than I expected. Wow. When it comes to painting my nails, here's the thing. Okay? A couple of things when it comes to painting my nails. One of them being that I prefer to paint them after I've cut my nails. I hate the sound of my nails being cut while there's still nail polish on them, and if you know, you know, it does not sit well in the ear. Second thing, when I cut my nails, I'm always like, I should wait until after I've washed my hair to paint them, because like I said, the sensitivity with my nail polish on my nails, it kicks up a notch. I don't know what it is with it. When I'm washing my hair, I feel like they're even more fragile, which I feel like is a little bit backwards, because usually my logic is, oh, there's nail polish on them, there's an extra coat of protection in a way that should make them a little bit stronger because the polish is holding them in place, you know? But on the other hand, I'm like, oh, but I can feel them being a little bit more malleable than usual, and it's, I don't know if it's like a mental thing or if it's a legit thing. That is legit. So I'm usually like, oh, I'm going to wait until after I've washed my hair and I've cut my nails to paint them. But then I keep putting it off even more because I'm like, I don't really feel like doing it right now. I could do it a little bit later. Oh, I've just hit that awkward time where I waited too long after cutting my nails, and now it's like right before I'm gonna wash my hair again to paint them, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, those 50 billion other things, but you know what? I've been putting it off for way too long, and I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow, and my nails are gonna be painted, and it's going to be just fine. Okay, they're dry enough. Next thing we're gonna do is clean my desk, namely my cubby. This is a little cubby section that is in my desk, and it is very, very, very messy. Namely, I need to get rid of all those balls, and in general, all these little pieces of paper, notepad, sticky notes, and alcohol Schwab containers. You might be like, okay, so Natalie, but why do you have these tatters? Why do you have sticky notes that you've scribbled all over, already clearly used, and even ripped in half? Why are they still cluttering your little cubby? The explanation for that is, need to know. I need to know. You do not need to know, because it doesn't matter anymore, because I need to clean it. I need to clear it all out. Okay, so I'm gonna do just that. My hairbrush is in here. That's gonna stay in there. Oh, unused alcohol wipes. I need those. Okay. Commonplace notebook. Old commonplace notebook. They stay there. My epic blue light glasses, blue light blocking glasses. Nail polish. Sticky note. I have to look because sometimes I do reuse these. So I just have to kind of see what's in here. That's not needed. I don't need that. Don't need comb. Little keychain. This used to hang on my phone before I switched it. Tree I made. Wire tree I made. Okay, oh my gosh. See, this trash reached all the way to the back when it was supposed to be easy to reach right in the front. So, another keychain that I made. Bunch of trash. What's this say? Oh, this is a good idea. I do need to keep that one. Things get lost in that cubby. For example, I didn't even know this was in there. In the back of my mind, I knew that there was an extra piece left in there because I also keep some candy to snack on in the corner there. But it got shoved all the way to the back. I just now discovered it. But it's almost dinner time. So do I really? Yes, I want to eat this right now. What do you mean? Oh, it's dinner time. Did I eat this right? I'm going to eat it right now. I have no idea what these are called in English, but I have 2 of them. The third one is somewhere else, but my parents got these for my sisters and I when we were little kids to practice rolling out mini rotis and bhakris, and I found those 2 because I was going to use them for my clay art endeavors, but they don't work nearly as well as I had hoped, so they just kind of ended up shoved back in there. Can you see me? Who needs these? Like and this side of the cubby is notebooks mainly and other stuff. From the top, this is notebook that I made, and I write down a bunch of video ideas in here and things I want to mention. Coloring book I bought from Dollar General literally only a couple days ago, and it is so stinking cute. I could rave on and on and on about this, but that's not for now. Notebook. I usually write down stuff in here when I'm gonna make a life vlog. Ooh, uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, nothing. Notebook for my prose writing and such. It looks so much cleaner than before because there's literally nothing in it. Nice. Sorry, I bet that was really loud and grating on your ears, huh? Feast your eyes, it's so nice and clear. And I did a little bit of reorganizing as well. Yay, yay. The shininess right now of my face reminds me of this morning. I was sitting there and my grandpa randomly goes, "Did you take a shower today?" And I was like, "No, I'm washing my hair later." He throws a towel at me. He's like, "Here, wipe your face. It looks sticky." Mind you, I had just applied moisturizer. The audacity. You wouldn't know moisturizer if it hit you in the face. Grandpa. Literally, grandpa. Anyway, it was funny. It was funny. I know I'm acting all affronted right now, but it was funny at the time, and I was a little bit just flabbergasted, yes. The next thing I'm finally doing is just pick my numbers. It's gonna look like that. Given to me by my eldest sister well over a year ago at this point. I can't remember the last time I painted, but oh, it comes with all the paints, the brushes. It even comes with little screws and hangers for the wall once you want to hang it. If this doesn't work out, I'm going to, I don't know, maybe take some drastic measures, but probably not. Once again, this is what it's meant to look like at the end. I'm gonna do this while I watch a YouTube video in the back. And I'll get back to you. Me when I say I'm gonna be watching YouTube videos and I just pull up my own. This is the current progress. It is now the next day, aka Sunday, aka the day that comes after Saturday, aka the day before Monday, the day I want to post this video, aka today. Last night I finished painting this and it definitely looks much better on camera than in person. Like, even from far away, it just looks a mess. But what I want to do today is paint over this with another layer and hope to see some improvements in person. Yeah. And then the next thing I want to do is reread Pride and Prejudice, or at least start it today, obviously, duh, because I started rereading it last year and there was a chunk of time where I couldn't read it because I was not at home, and I'm not lugging this around with me. Like, let's be honest, this is a brick and a half. Feel it, hold it. You want to hold it? Oh, you can't because it's so heavy. Not lugging this around. So I got to like chapter 13 or 15 before I just was no longer in the mood to reread it. But I do remember that while I was rereading it consistently, I was really into it. Much more into it than I was when I first had to read it in high school. So I'm excited to reread it and discuss it with my friend. I've been telling that I'll be rereading this soon. I'm gonna reread it soon. Girl, at the rate I'm going, she's gonna have to reread it to discuss it with me properly. Right, so at the moment I'm watching this video by Rupali. Her username is Read with Roops. I found her account like 2 days ago and I love her videos, and she just posted one 5 hours ago. How freaking crazy is that? And it's 17 minutes long. I'm so excited to watch this. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna paint this, and it's gonna be super epic and super fun and awesome. Wait, it looks so good actually. Even in real life, it looks better from afar now than it did before. Yay! I count that as a beautiful, gorgeous, spectacular, fantastic success. Look how beautiful. Oh my god, so beautiful. Anyway, I know I said after I finished that painting I was going to edit this video, but I instead started I binge watched a bunch of my own videos because sometimes you want to. I need that assurance sometimes, okay? To be like, okay, am I getting bored of my own videos? Because don't get it twisted, I make these videos for me to look back on later on and be entertained by myself, you know what? And sometimes I am like, are my videos bad? And you know, they might be bad to the viewer or the audience, but it matters if they're bad to me or not. More, in my opinion. Goes back to that entire thing I was talking about at the beginning of the video while painting my nails, where I was like, I'm living to live. Wow. I just drop insane bars sometimes. Anyway, point is, I don't feel like looking at a screen right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read some Pride and Prejudice, and I think this sticky is, or no, maybe this is, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, no, okay, whoa. So I stopped at chapter 16. I read more than I thought I had. Okay, anyway, so now I have to hunt down the start of this book. Pride and Prejudice. And then this sticky note marks the start of Mansfield Park. Totally doable. Not today. Not today, but doable in general. We're done. All of that took like no time to get done besides this painting, but in my opinion, it was well worth it. I enjoyed the process. I enjoyed the final product. So like, I've been putting that off for over a year. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. Reminder to just get whatever you've been putting off done with, especially if it's something fun that you know you will enjoy. I even enjoy cleaning this up. I enjoy cleaning, but yeah. Reminder to stop putting things off, especially if you know you'll enjoy them or the outcome will be satisfying, or both. Wow. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you watched this far, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. But I will see you all next time. Be kind, be smart, and stay safe, everyone. Bye.